Calico on Crypto here. Thanks for tuning in. Check this out right here. $3.36 billion worth of crypto has been seized by the government, all right? The U.S. attorney announced it. It's right here on a government website, as you can see here, all right? And this is in connection with the Silk Road, all right? If you don't know what the Silk Road is, man, full disclosure, I used it for some shady things back in the day. But on the Silk Road, you could buy anything from grenade launchers to hitmen. I mean, you could buy anything on there, all right? So it says here that they seized over 50,000 Bitcoin hidden in devices from this dude, James Zong, all right? James Zong, he was doing shady things on the Silk Road. He found a way to manipulate and work the system in order to steal all this Bitcoin, all right? He started a corporation somewhere in 2014, yada, yada, yada. So, you know, the dude was washing money and doing all kind of things, right? Point is, dude got caught. They raided his house, found his crypto wallet or whatever. And then the government seized this $3 billion in crypto, all right? And again, we're talking about 50,000 Bitcoin, all right? 50,000 Bitcoin. This dude had over 50,000, that says right there. So I always touch on these seizures, right? Some of my videos you've seen in the past, I'm always talking about these seizures, all right? We're getting to the opinion piece right here. So here's the deal, man. When it comes to the government seizing crypto, all right, there's a few ways they can handle it, right? We already know that they're passing a law on that, which means that they can confiscate it, and then if you want it back, you got to fight them in court with it. So it's like people don't really want to do that. So that's what they did here. They just seized it, right? So they have the crypto already. They're gonna put this dude through trial and whatnot, get him guilty and whatnot. But here's the deal: the government has two choices, right? Because there's no regulation. They can hold it, wait for Bitcoin to skyrocket, sell it off for a profit. They could definitely do that. I mean, they have a custody bank in Alaska somewhere, right? Look it up. So the government, U.S. government, has that, right? So they can hold it for a while, custody it, right? Maybe even stake it. You know what I mean? Get some money. And then after that, they can then put it on their government website and auction it off to people, right? They can auction it off in lots. They can auction it off, you know, 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, maybe auction the whole 50,000 Bitcoin off. The point is, there's ways for the government to make money. At the end of the day, the government, the powers that be, want as much crypto as possible, right? They want to control the market, so they have to get more crypto, right? Get more tokens, right? So there's 50,000 Bitcoin. I mean, they could auction off half of it if they wanted to, or they could keep the whole thing and claim to have auctioned it off as well. I mean, shady practices happen in the government, man. You just have to know that, right? So again, this is very interesting right here. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. I gave you the gist of the story, but it says here the dude James Zong committed wire fraud over a decade ago, stole 50,000 Bitcoin from the Silk Road. And it's been 10 years since he did that. So it's like, and they caught him 10 years later, right? So he was living good, I guess. But either way, man, crypto's here to stay no matter what they say. Get those bags and go to the YouTube channel if you want the link to this, to this website here where you can read through this whole entire thing. I'm out.